Hey guys, this is David from Omega Engineering, and welcome to part 2 of our layer and load cell integration tutorial. Omega's layer and smart ecosystem can take your sensors data into the cloud, where you can store and monitor it 24/7 in just about any device. And now, thanks to the SP010, that includes the load cell data as well. In part 1 of this tutorial, we already connected the SP010 to the load cell, and we calibrated the load cell using the Omega Sync software. So if you just stumbled upon this video, and if you want to start from the top, you can follow the link in the description to watch part 1. For this setup, we'll need a ratiometric load cell with a millivolt per volt output, an SP010 layer and load cell smart interface, an IF002 layer and smart probe to serial interface, an M12 5-pin connector that we have wired to a 6-pin RS485 terminal connector, and a 5V DC power adapter for our power source. Also, 2 Ethernet cables and 1 secure Ethernet port. Now we've got our Windows laptop running Omega Sync software, and we've signed into an active Omega cloud account. And taking our load cell data into the cloud and back again is our Layer N Wireless Gateway Pro, which has already been registered. Since we have already connected the load cell to the SP010 in the previous video, in this video we're going to connect the SP010 to the IF002 smart probe to serial interface. The 5-pin connector has been wired to an RS485 terminal connector and also to a 5V DC power source as indicated by the wiring diagram in the IF002 quick start guide. Connect the 5-pin M12 connector to the IF002 RS485. Plug the RS485 terminal connector into the Layer N Gateway Pro, and finally just plug in our 5V DC power adapter right here, and we should see the green LED light up on the IF002 interface. Now I'll run the Ethernet cables from the local Ethernet outlet into the Gateway Ethernet port, and one out of the Gateway Ethernet 2 port into the Windows PC. Switch on the gateway, and we're ready to add our device into the Layer N cloud. Open a new browser window and type in Omega IoT Gateway, followed by the last 4 alphanumeric digits that is showed in the MAC number you will find at the bottom of the Omega Gateway device, followed by a .local, and hit enter. You should see this window pop up. The admin password initially you will find at the bottom of the Omega Gateway device, which I'm going to enter, hit return, and it should take me into the Omega Layer N UI. Now click on the Add Device button right here, and we should get this pop-up window where we can input product family, product model, the name, and the other input parameters that are essential to set up our device. The product family should be a probe. Model number you can leave as is. In this case, I'm just going to name it as model. The interface is IF002. Device ID leave as is. The baud rate should be 115200. Data bits should be 8. Stop bits is 1. Parity should be even. And reading interval should be 120 seconds. You will be able to find all of this in the quick start guide of the IF002. Now just hit add and hit refresh, and you should see our device pop up right there with our name SP010 on the title. So once you're done with this window, open a new browser window and just type cloud.omega.com and hit the return button. You should see the Omega Cloud window pop up. I have already created an account, so I'm just going to log in. And there you have it, folks. We will see the load cell device that has been added in the Layer N UI show up in the Omega Cloud account right here. And if you just click this device right here, you'll see the live readings show up. You can see the weekly readings, and you can also see the real-time readings. So there you have it, folks. We have successfully connected the load cell using the IF002 and the SP010 smart probe interface to the Omega Layer N smart sensing ecosystem. And as always, if you have questions, feel free to give us a call or chat online on omega.com.